have this backdrop in the hotel and this cute little sitting area, plus I kind of got a view of the city of Chicago. But it has been so long since I've pulled out the camera and taken it anywhere with me, so I thought today might be a good time to do that. I don't really know what I'll be filming. It's not particularly a day in the life. I guess it's just more so of a what I did on my layover video. I've never heard of this. Welcome to Dunder Mifflin. I'm gonna have to do that one day. But I'm trying to find this Starbucks, and supposedly it's this direction. It's the largest one in the world. Is this the line? I don't know if there's a line for it. Okay, now see, if this is a line, then maybe not. Okay. Oh. Yeah, no. And I'm going to get something to eat, because no. So I'm on a Chicago layover at the moment, and I'm not going to lie, it is cold. I just lost my sweater on my last trip. I'm really bummed out about that. I actually went to Marshall's and TJ Maxx, but it was closed, in order to look for another one to use with my work uniform. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to find a new winter coat, but it's only end of October, and it is already below 50 degrees. Plus it's windy outside, so no, not into it. After summer flying, winter flying is probably up there with my least favorite, and it's strictly because of the weather. Last night we had to wait for a shuttle, maybe like 10-15 minutes, not even that long, and they actually split us into two different ones because it was black cars. And just the whole time that I'm standing outside, just freezing, shiver with the crew, they're like, oh bless your heart, hurry up, you go in the first one because we know you get so cold. But it makes traveling a completely different experience when you're freezing as well. I need to order some uniform pants, I need to order some thicker tights, some thermals and everything else to sleep in. But me, plus working and traveling, plus cold weather, that's not it. So currently laying over in Chicago. We came here on a 787. This was a wide body turn, or I take that back, we actually deadheaded here. Worked a turn on the 787 earlier. But I did want to say really quickly, and I feel bad because I didn't know either. Like I said, so many things have been changing with the job, and there are so many updates, and we're all just being drugged along and finding out last minute too. But supposedly they actually hired 1,000 new flight attendants. I don't know if they've gone to training or not. I don't believe that they have. But with everything that happened with the pandemic last year and being short-staffed, a lot of people are taking the leaves, a lot of people are retiring. I do need more people, and we've had so many trips in red flag, which basically means, hey, please pick this up, please cover it, we'll give you time and a half for it if you do, because they are running through the list of reserves in Dallas, through the list of all the standbys, and it's just not enough people to cover trips. So now with things slowing back down a little bit, it has, I guess, kind of balanced itself out. But with holiday trips and holiday flying right around the corner, I feel like that's going to pick back up again. So they are going to need a lot of people. And next month is my line month, so I won't be picking up anything outside of my schedule. And I actually do think I'm going to drop the trip, if not move it, for my birthday, just to have that weekend off. But it's just crazy. Things have been really hectic and crazy. Flying, whenever I first applied and whenever I first got the job, it doesn't feel like the same job. It just feels a lot more hectic now and a lot busier now. And it's not that I love it any less. It is just one of those things where now that I've gone through a major hurdle, I would say, or a major change within the industry, it does feel different. We were even talking about that on, if it wasn't this trip, I feel like it was my last trip on all of the things that have gone away, or all of the things that we used to experience that we don't anymore. Like cooking in first class. We don't use the ovens right now because of COVID. Having actual trays, the snickerdoodle cookies, which were my favorite, warmed up in the oven. We used to do warm nuts, even discussing pre-departure beverages, which is where you basically, if you're sitting in first, you get a drink on the ground before we even leave off, in between boarding. Now it just seems so insane that we ever did that, and I don't know if we're gonna go back to it. I have heard rumors that the service is going to be changing the beginning of November, so I'm sure I will get the message if it does. But it's just, I'm amazed at how many things where it's hard for me to already keep up as is, because when I'm off and I am away from the airline, I'm completely off. My tablet, the updates, Facebook groups, notifications, anything that's going on, I have no idea what it is whenever I leave work. When I'm on a trip, that's when I attempt to update, and even then that's a little spotty. So I'm just finding all these new things out, like, what? I'm gonna keep this update short and sweet. I don't know if you guys can hear the ambulances outside, but that's what, the reason why I keep cutting out as well. But yeah, I didn't do much on this layover. It didn't exactly pan out how I thought. I was gonna try to give a full-on tour of the largest Starbucks in the world. Is it called the Reserve? Hold on, I think I have it on my phone. Let me see what it's called. Starbucks Reserve Roastery. This is not from there. This is just from the lobby, and it's not even Starbucks or chocolate or anything. It's some tea that I made in my room. But I was gonna go there and do a tour, and I know that I did record a little bit of the clips already and showed you guys that I actually went there, but the line was wrapped around the building, and it was so cold outside. I just couldn't be bothered to wait in that line. So if I do ever get another layover, I'll try to come back and do the official tour, or maybe go at a time where it's not so busy. I am here on a weekend, and this was my reserve month, so I did not expect to get this layover or expect to even be here and be able to be near to that. I had a coworker that did go and showed some pictures and videos of the inside. It looked very nice though, so I do plan on coming back. But yeah, not too much to update you guys with. I'm actually going to try to go to Atlanta. I bought these little mini cheesecake cupcakes, which, let me show you guys this. Hold on. That'd be a good thing to show, right? From this place, give them a little support, a black business. Shout out to y'all. This is the name of it. And they had, I think, apple tart, original s'mores, Oreo. I'm sure on their website they'll have like a whole thing. Let's talk about that. Oh, you probably can't even tell in the camera because it's so bright in here. This is the plain, and then this is the Nutella. And they're cheesecake cupcakes. It's really just cheesecake, but I like the concept. I'm not sure. I feel like this one is original and just has Nutella sprinkled on top of it. Me and Kid were talking about that. He was like, I don't think, how is it a Nutella cheesecake? But I really think that's all it is. So yeah, check them out. Say cheese, cheesecakeboutique.com. And I love the fact that it's a cheesecake boutique. There was a Grand Lux Cafe that's supposed to be similar to a Cheesecake Factory that I had walked to, but it was more like reservation type setup, and I just wasn't prepared to like go out to eat and sit down and everything. When I walked there, I thought you could order and just leave. Where was I going with that? Oh, I had gone there to get cheesecake. I was determined to get some cheesecake today, so I was happy to see that in the mall. But yeah, didn't want too much, guys. I did want your advice on one thing though. As far as filming on the plane, I have not been to position, and that's really when I feel like I do the most as far as recording, is whenever I'm in the galley. So I wanted to do an updated video. I just don't know when that will be realistically, because I don't know when I'll get to again. I didn't bid for it next month, and I didn't get any trips with it. So hopefully before the end of the month I can do an update video on that, because that's one of my most popular videos, is you guys just seeing whatever I do on the galley or how I set up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for continuing to support and watch the videos. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Make sure you add me on Instagram, as well as what is it called? TikTok, at TheAshleyBanks. All right, bye.